Hey folks, welcome back to another video on Pandas basics. So today we are going to talk about advanced string manipulation in Pandas with a .str accessor. So this is a very important techniques where we wanted to extract something out of the string. So let me give you one use case where exactly we can use these kind of things. For example, I have a list of email IDs. I just wanted to get the names before the @ symbol, or if I wanted to look at the domain name after the @ symbol, and if I wanted to see .com, if I wanted to replace .com with a different thing, so we can do all these kind of operations with the .str accessor. And also there are cases where we can use, so if I have the entire address of the person, like address, street number, and the city, state, zip code. So if I wanted state out of the entire address, or if I wanted only the city, or if I wanted only the zip code out of the entire address, so I can split it. So by using this .str accessor, so which is a very powerful technique where we can access the data from the combined string. So you can split, you can replace, you can, if I wanted to convert it as a caps or a small letter, something like that, we can do all these kind of operations by using .str accessor. So let me import pandas first. So I'm able to import pandas because we are using today only the pandas library, and I just wanted to create a uh, dictionary with the name of the person and their corresponding email IDs. For example, I created 5 people's name, a sample data set with Elise, Bobby, Charles, David, and some echo, something like that. Then their email IDs, some Elise @abc.com, and something like that. I created the data set. So let me run this as well. So, and I wanted to convert the dictionary into a data frame, then I can convert it by using pd.dataframe. And if I pass the data, then I'll be able to convert the dictionary into a data frame. I converted, let me look at the data frame. So here is my data frame. Under name, I have 5 members with name and their email IDs. So first, first use case of the .str accessor is like, so if I wanted to convert the name to a lowercase, then we can use that particular column followed by, here I am creating a new column where I wanted, in the new column, I wanted these names should be in a lowercase. Since these all are in lowercase, so obviously I'll get the same results. So I run it and let me check the new data frame. So here, uh, so there is a new column created with names with a lowercase. So this is how you can convert names into a lowercase. So you can create a new column by using an existing column, and if you apply .str lower, then all the names or that particular strings got converted to a lowercase. So similarly, if I wanted to convert the name with an uppercase, so there is a function called .upper. So here I am creating a new column upper. I named the new column as upper, then I'm converting the name column to a uppercase. So .str .upper. So let me run this as well. Okay, let me see the data frame. Now a new column has been created with the name upper. Then you can see all the names are converted to with uppercase. So in here, alias with a lowercase, then it got converted into all caps letters, uppercase. So you can see all these. So this is how you can convert it to a lowercase or uppercase by using .str .lower, .str .upper. And the next useful thing is like I wanted to look at the length of the string. So I can use a .str .len. Then I can get the length of that particular string. So I'm creating a new column to measure the length of the name column strings. So here I use the .str.length function. Then if I run the new data frame, so I'll be able to get a new column with a length. So you can see Alice has 5 characters. So that is the reason why here I got a number 5. The length of that string is 5. And the next Bobby is also 5. And Charles, CHA or LS, Charlie. This this string has 6 characters. That is the reason why here the number 6 is shown. So whenever you enter .str.length and you can pass that particular string, it will count the number of characters in the string. So that is how you can measure the length of the string by using .str.length. And another thing is like if I wanted to get specific characters. So if I have a string with 20 letters or 30 letters, I don't need all the letters. I just wanted a substring out of it. So I can get it by using indexing function. This is how you can get it. So if I wanted to get the first 3 characters in that particular string, then I can use .str. Then by passing the index of that particular characters. So that is how you can get it. So that is where I created a new column with first 3. And if I run the data, then a new column got created with the first 3. Then it is printing. See, I'm using a name column. From the name column, the first string, ALICE. So I just wanted only 3, up to 3. Then it printed ALI. So similarly, BOB, CHA, DAV, ECO. So this is how you can get the required limited number of characters from a string by using this .str and by applying a string like indexing of that particular string. And next thing is like, okay, so next thing, so if I wanted to get out of particular strings, I wanted to see, for example, I have a larger data set of 1,000 rows, something like that. So there is a column called a name column, and there are 100 person names are listed. Let's say thousands person names listed. I just wanted to look at the data where the person name is James or where the person name is Alice, something like that. So I can get it by using contains method. So I'm creating a new column and I wanted to filter this email column with contains ABC. So I wanted all the data which contains string with ABC. For example, uh, my data set has 1,000 values. Out of it, I'm applying like I wanted all the person names with starts with James, something like that, or contains. If that particular string contains anywhere in the middle or starting or ending anywhere in that string length, if it has string with the name James, then it will pull that all the details by using this. So I'm mentioning .str .contains, and you can mention your required condition. Like here, I wanted all the strings with ABC. So if I run this, then if I run this as well, so here this will give me a boolean expression where this if this condition satisfies, then I can get the true. If it does not satisfied, then like uh, it will get a false statement here. So for example, if I'm giving a different thing which is not there, if I'm giving DEF, and if I run this, so you can see all false because previously ABC is there at the rate abc.com, abc.com, ABC, ABC, ABC. Now, but I'm checking in email column, I wanted DEF. So since it is not there, that is the reason why we are getting all false statements. So with this .str.contains method, you can get a Boolean expression with a true or false statements. Where the condition satisfies, you will get a true statement. If the condition fails, then it will get a false statement. So that is how you can get or you can use this contains method. And so there is another method called replace. I'm getting some warnings. So okay. So, so the next operation with the .str accessor is like if I wanted to replace something. So since all the email IDs are with the .com, I wanted to replace all these elements with a .org. So I have a different formula for this, like .str.replace. So here, what is the string element you wanted to replace? And here, and which is the element you wanted to replace it with. So here I wanted to replace .com with .org. So that is how you can enter. Then let's check. See here, originally it was uh, like lis@abc.com. I mean I am giving a condition where I wanted to replace this .com with .org. Then as I instructed, then I got a new column created. I created a new column out of this email column with a .org. So this is how you can replace uh, strings with a different string by using replace operator. Okay, and this is also a very use case where if I wanted to split the entire string into a substrings. So here I wanted to split this email column where the symbol is there. I wanted to split. So then you can use .str.split and which one you wanted. After splitting the entire string, if I wanted to get the first after the symbol, so we have abc.com, right? So I wanted this abc.com. So that is why I'm passing the indexing value where as per my requirement. So I'll get it according to my requirement. So it got splitted successfully, and you can see uh, see, this column is got splitted where the symbol at the rate is there, and I'm getting abc.com. So in this new column, so I can able to get abc.com. So this is how you can split the entire string into a substrings by using .str.split. Mm, and so if I wanted to get all the names starts with A, starts with B, starts with C as per my condition. So there are thousands of records. Out of thousands of records, I just wanted only the list of names which starts with a particular character, A, B, C, something like that. So that is how you can get it. So if I pass .str.starts with. So here I am passing all the names which starts with A, I want that information. So this is how you can get it from the name column. Name.str starts with A. So if I run this code, then I'll be able to get a Boolean format like where the name starts with A that will give me a true statement. If it is not starts with A, then that will become a false. Here li starts with A. That is the reason why this is only the row which is filled with true. This is how you can get elements or strings with starts with some particular character. And also you can get it by ends with. So I have list of names. I just wanted a few names out of it, which ends with some particular character, A, B, C, D, something like that. So you can use .str.ends with. Let me run this. Let me check. Okay, here I have all the names. This is only the Charles ends with S. So that is the reason why a true statement will be filled here. And others are ends with E, Y, D, C, sorry, O. There is no S. That is the reason why all these are false. This is how you can get starts with by character, ends with by character out of the string. And if I wanted to find whether this particular character is there inside the string or not. So if I have a larger data set and from the particular column, I wanted uh, particular elements where if this particular cell has this character. So something like, I mean, you can utilize something like that. So the code is like .str.find and you can mention the character. So here I wanted to check all the rows with the symbol. Okay, email ID symbol is there, and symbol is there at the index position. Here I will get the indexing position. So here in a email ID column, where you can see indexing starts with 0, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. At fifth place, this is there. and followed by same fifth place also here, and here it is at sixth place. So I'll get the position of that particular character in the string by using .str.find method. So this is how you can find a particular character with a particular indexing place. You can use .str.find. And so now I wanted to create a new column with the white space. Like I have, like whenever you're working on a live data set, you might come across these kind of things, like where my like cells are having some space then followed by a character or string, something like that. And when I wanted to do some analysis, it is not going to work with the spaces. So before starting any analysis, we should apply this like we need to remove these white spaces, then only we can able to analyze further. So this is how you can do it. So let me create list of sorry, a list of new column called space. So this is these I'm created all the words with some space. So let me run it and let me see. So here you could not see, but the space is there. And if I wanted to remove that space, I can use .str.strip, so that whatever the space is, white space is there, that will be removed by using .str.strip on this particular column. So I wanted to be removed the white space in the space column, then that particular column .str.strip, then you can get it. So let me check the data frame now. It got removed. There is no white space, and without the space, I got the I mean, the column is with the column with without any white space. So that is how you can get it. And there are some advanced like STR accessors. So below are the very advanced. The above discussed topics are like generally we can use on day-to-day life where we are working on a messy data set or something like that. But below use cases we will use rarely. But somehow we can come across in on working on any kind of data sets. So here, if I wanted to capitalize, like if I wanted to capitalize only the starting letter, I can use this. Similarly for title as well. Oh, what is the name? Okay, I gave caps, right? It has to be caps. Okay. So this is how you can capitalize. 1 second. Okay, so if I wanted to capitalize first letter of this string, I can use .str.capitalize. So let me run this. And let me check the new data frame with a new column called name capitalized. Let me check that as well. See here, new column created from the name column. See here, all the letters are like lowercase. So, but it got replaced with different capitalized sentence. Like Alice got, I mean, A converted to a uppercase. So you can utilize this capitalized thing. So this is similarly same thing. You can utilize. Title also, whenever I wanted to specify a string as a title, then I can use this thing. This is also gives us the same results like capitalize. See, almost I mean similarly, like it will capitalize or it will show a string with the starting letter with uppercase. It is like a title. Same by using dot capitalize or dot title, you can get these similar results. So that is how you can get it. And so next thing is like if I wanted to convert categorical variables into dummy or indicator variables. So this is a very useful thing when you're working on any machine learning techniques, especially like when you're working on categorical variables. So where I have the data in categories and I wanted to, because machine learning, they don't take any strings. It has to be converted into integer format. Then we can apply the algorithms, machine learning algorithms. So that is where we can use str dot get dummies. So that the data or the particular column will be converted into a readable or integer formats. So we can use this .str .get dummies method. So let me see my new data frame with I think it got converted. Get dummies. See, now it got converted this thing into binary classification, all ones and twos, where the email ID column, if all LIs is present in this, then it is replaced with 1. If it is not there, then zeros. Then in this particular something like that, we can convert categorical columns into numerical columns so that we can feed that data to a machine learning model so that we can get the output exactly. So we can discuss about this converting str dot get dummies in detail when we are talking about machine learning algorithms. So as of now, we can when I mean as we are talking about .str accessor, I just give this example. So this is how you can use to convert dummy categorical variables into a dummy or indicator variables. And there is another case where I wanted to count it. So out of the email column, I wanted to count how many example are there, example words in that particular entire string. So let me run the data set and see. It will give me there is no example because this column, email ID column, does not have any example columns. So if I wanted to fill with a different word, I am filling it with ABC. Let me run this and let me run this. So you can see one because this has one ABC, one ABC, one ABC, one ABC, one ABC. All the rows has one word. That is the reason why the count I'm getting one. So this is how you can count a particular word out of entire string by using .str.count. And so this is for to repeating the strings how many times you wanted. For example, here .str dot repeat method, if I wanted to repeat the same string 2 times, so .str dot repeat, you can pass the required number of how many times you wanted to repeat that string. So I wanted to repeat it twice, so I gave 2. Let me run it and let me see my data frame. And it has see allies 2 times. So if I give it is 5 times, and let me see, I'll get 5 times allies. So it got printed by using .str.repeat method. The string got repeated. So this is how you can use .str.repeat. And the next thing is like extracting characters with a specific step. So let me run this and let me explain this. So this is how you can see the column, and I just wanted to split it or slice it. I just wanted to get the slice of name column by step 2 method. Every second character I will get it. So for example, my name column has LIs, A-L-I-C-E, and the second character is L, then followed by C. Every second character will be skipped. See here, L and C got skipped and I got AIC. See, similarly for other examples, second character skipped BBY I got. So this is how you can get a slice of a string by using some step as per our requirement you can use. And another thing is like if I wanted to get or uh, if a string matches a regular expression pattern. So this is how you can check, is it in the correct format or not. So I'm giving this format, I'm just checking whether, because sometimes when we are working on a live data set, all the rows must be filled with a different types of formats. I wanted to get all the elements in that column should be in a required format. So if I give that particular format str.batch, I just wanted to check whether this particular element is in my required format or not. So that is where you can use this. So if it is in the right format, you can get the true statement. Since all are in the same format, that is the reason why I'm getting true statement. If any element is not in the required format, then that will be filled with the false. So that is how you can check matching the format and find all occurrences of a pattern. So you can use all occurrences of a pattern on email data set. So here you can see my email ID is elise@abc.com, and I just wanted to get all the substrings elise@abc.com. So if I wanted to get a list of words from the entire string, so I just wanted, then you can apply .str dot find all the words in that particular string. This is how you can apply. And there is another thing called .str dot center. I'm applying it on a name column. Then let me check this as well. So I'm I wanted I wanted to replace existing string, and I wanted to apply a formula where I just wanted the center value, only center, and remaining all are should be replaced with a star value. So that is how you can apply .str dot center, and you can give the number 10, then star. I don't want the other character to be visible. So I just wanted to replace other things with the star. Then you can apply this dot center. Then these are also something, some expressions to extract specific parts of the uh, like some columns. So I'm using email user and you email domain. So I'm extracting enter. For example, my email ID is something like that, lis at the rate abc.com, some example.com. Then I wanted username. The first, before the at the rate symbol, I am considering as a username. I wanted it to be in a separate column, and after the domain name under a separate column. I can use .str dot extracting username signed domain names from a particular column, which is an email column. So this is how you can apply. And this is a same thing .str dot split method, but with limit the number of splits. Here I am applying this on a email ID column where I wanted to split .str dot split. I want to split it with at the rate symbol, and I wanted to expand. Cannot set a data frame with multiple columns. Okay, we'll talk about this later since it is not so much useful. So let me comment it out. Uh, so these are all the things you can utilize while working on like a .str accessor. So this is another use case like where you wanted to see uh, two columns of strings, concatenating two columns. Like I have name and email ID columns, I wanted to concatenate it. So you can use like this, concatenating the first column, then plus, then space, then here you can get, I wanted two columns to be concatenated with a space. If I want a dash symbol, you can use at the right symbol or star. It could be anything you can utilize, and plus symbol. First column plus how you wanted to concatenate it, then the second column. That's it. It is very simple. And this is like I wanted to get a string filtering rows where the length of the string in name column is greater than a certain value. I'm just giving some condition and checking whether this the length is greater than or less than or something like that. So let me see the data frame. See, user ID, domain is gone, name, email ID, contact. So I concatenated concatenation. So this is how you can apply .str .accessor. So it will be very useful thing when you're working on strings, especially some columns, address columns and name columns, or where we have the details, but I wanted to extract something out of it. So I hope you guys are liking this kind of videos. So please do subscribe the channel so that it will motivate me to do further videos on these kind of topics. Thanks everyone. Please do subscribe the channel. Bye.